Okay, and we're sort of in trouble. He managed to get really good gold. Now we need to try to answer our development isn't where we want it to be. Well, this looks to
So
be
we have
about where we need to get
30,
to. There's always this
7.
discussion about trying to push the pace, but against spider decks with the extra province strength, it's a real dodgy proposition. Okay, so we're gonna go. Do I lobby here? Well, this is a real tricky wicket here. Do I just void for a card? Am I not gonna get to use my void? Ah, nobody knows. So I think I'm just gonna go for raw card. I think I'm just gonna go void, draw, discard, self, no self, take the favor. Which I actually already have. I actually already have the favor, right? Because of my sort of generic awesomeness. Boy, it's really hard to not just strap up, go to town, take a province, isn't it? But we know that's not the right play. We know it. We're 100% sure that's not what we're supposed to do.
And yet.
So I will exercise some manner of self-control. I will. I will exercise some manner of self-control and just drop down by my guy by my goals. That's how you got to win these games. You got to make sure you're sort of staying within the defined parameters of structured alpha. It's strict, man. It's not an attack on 3/4, man. I mean, I think it might actually be, but we're not doing that.
Whatever.
7. Nine.
Whatever, man. I'm just dancing.
That's right.
Alright, so we got some more gold, some more stuff. We're going to start with a void for a rip. And then see what Paul's got in store for us.
Oh, it's past the phase, I think.
Alright, so 3 gold buys our J Bazaar and flip face up. And then 2 and 2 for Coastal Lane. And I lose 1 more honor. Then 1 for the Lane of Immorality, and lose 1 more honor. And then 7 for one of our guys.
So much gold.
I have all the gold.
And these are how spider decks are good. You know, people really like spider, or I really like spider. I don't know about people. I really like spider military, and I've won a lot of games just through that kind of start. You know, develop a ton of gold, and then ride your province abilities. But the good news is we might be able to get in there and get a province. It'll be a little tricky, but we should be able to do it. So we will begin with a Stones of Purity.
Okay. You are pure. Pure stones. I pass.
That's right. So we can just attack in. He's got multiple fear effects, so that lets him fear 3. I do have an air to straighten. We've got 5 cards, so we get the void easily first. Let's see what the void gives us. That's a really good card. So I think that makes this fairly straightforward. We don't need to invest any more than what we've already got. I do have double Earthborn Temples, and I've attached an Earth Thing, so I can do that. So I make my Tamori Daishui here, 5, go put him up to 9 force.
Sure.
And my 2 personalities attack your face-up guy there.
Big pass.
You rock on with yourself.
You got him.
Hey, I get a province. Woohoo, woohoo. And I will begin by using the Famous Bazaar flip. Yeah, that's right, I'm still buying gold because he's got a ton of gold and I want to be able to match him for as long as I can on producing some provinces. So 7, 2. I can go 6, leaving up 5 though. That might just be the most overall efficient way to go. So 7. Most of my guys cost 6. So I'm just sort of looking at how my structures will break down. Leave up Earthbone Temple for Earth. So yeah, so I like this. I like Shawe here and the flush. And that leaves me some potential for defense for when he attacks into me, if he attacks into me on his turn.
Alright, so flip some stuff. Pretty easy void as our first. See what comes up here. Alright.
So we've got straighten our big force unit here.
And 5 gold gives this dude a tested blade.
I'll use Earthborn Temple, putting it on, giving the force bonus to Daishui here.
Sure. I will pass.
Got a Dragon's Inkyo to make sure I'm sort of efficiently spending all my gold, putting it on this guy.
Alright. I will give my guy Conqueror. I meant to do that.
Okay.
Just pass straight through.
Yeah, no, I think I'm out of opens as well.
Alright. And then I will attack about Wataru.
This is really interesting. I'm not sure I anticipated this attack. He's only 6 force. He doesn't have a reserve guy, so he's clearly got some kind of force bonus generation happening. Let's take a moment and process here. Okay, I mean, I'm going to defend with both my personalities.
Okay.
At my first engage, I use my Tagashi Shao, so I'm going to do the difference. So tell me personality with higher printed force and give me force. So the difference is 2, so you get -2 force, and I gain +2 force.
Okay. So -2 force.
And then your engage action, good sir.
I will pass engage.
So I pass engage as well. So he's
first.
currently 4 force, so we just go for the Wrath of Osana Wolf to make a ranged 4. We might get totally blown out by Turtle Shell or something like this, but
No. In fact, I blew myself out. I could have Courage Beyond questioned your engage, I think. But I failed to, so that sucks.
I mean, shall we take? You want to take a step back, or?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I just get destroyed if I don't play it this way. So you do that. I
So
can
announce his action
announce Shao's
there,
engage.
and
So
you're gonna.
Courage Beyond question. So it negates the force bonus and the force penalty.
Okay. So nothing happens there.
And then pass through the engage. I still get
Okay.
blown out here, but at least now I've played my cards and gotten blown out.
Well, we're gonna just start, I think, at a simple use the favor stage and sort of see where that takes us. So I use the favor.
So I go home. I got discipline for that too. So I'll use my thrill of daring here. Do I have another 1 gold thing? I do not. But I have a 2 gold thing, so in I come. And I have 1 gold floating.
Well, we do still have an 8 force personality. I think he might be setting up to have a duel there, but I'm not 100% sure. We can always water our guys home as necessary. Right now, we're beating them on force by a whole bunch, so I think I can just go with a straight pass.
Alright. So you got with 3, 7 force is your big guy?
He's 8 with the Earthborn Temple.
Oh, you 1 and 1 on the temples?
I had just one temple that I used before attaching my thing. So he's,
Yeah, I thought I heard you put
three
it on
plus four,
shove.
7, and no, there's no way to put it on show. He doesn't have any element traits.
He has void.
Okay, but does his monk have anything? No, he's not. Oh, I guess I could have used it on. No, I used it on Daishu. I
Okay,
was
so
very
he's
specific about it, even.
well, clearly not. So he's 8 force.
Maybe I was clearly specific and you weren't listening.
Yeah, maybe.
I also just answered your question directly.
Okay, so I'm making a fear 8 against Daishu. The blade makes 4 plus 4 from Ropuro, and I'm gonna Occur has released it.
Whoa. Well, so I mean, now I've blown myself out in just really dramatic fashion. I did not see a Fear 8 coming. Uh, I guess you should think of these things. So you got the backup. I will take a backup then, perhaps.
Okay. What are you thinking about?
So I think as my first action, I got to just kill your guy with my redirecting rage.
Destroying your guy.
My 8 force thing there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so all that happened. That was first action, so I spent some gold.
So these are the first times we've played these decks, and sometimes you have to muddle through this stuff and sort of think about what you're doing.
I'm actually a big proponent of the tap back in testing because I think sometimes if you're just making like a clearly like blunderous play, it's good to stop, like walk it back and talk about like think through what you've actually done. As long as you're just like thinking about what's going on and you're not just like your opponent's telling you, like your opponent's sort of playing your cards for you. And like, does that make sense? The distinction I'm trying to make
Yeah, it
here. I'm
does.
not sure.
And so the reason I advocate it here is because like I don't want the game like so. Let's say I blow it and then I continue to play the game and then I lose and it's like, well, you made this clearly blunderous play, and if you had done that, so it's like I want to get a sense of what the game is like in both. Like I want to see what happens in this game if I make that redirecting rage play, right? If
Yeah.
I just let him blow me out there with the curse release, the game is over. So we know that. We know that like if I make that defense and I go pass and he plays that, like that's the game. The game is over. I screwed up and I lose, and that's fine. That's a good piece of information to have. But like I want to gain more information from a playtest session than just that.
For sure.
And so I'm going to sort of continue to play on. All right, so I void for a card, and roughly in the exact same way that if he doesn't play his whatever that is, courage beyond question on my Shao's engage, he gets blown out and the game is over. So there's no interest, or it's most likely over. So it's like let's try to generate as much information from these games as we can. So I
Yeah.
voided. You're making a weapon. I can't believe you didn't put the token. You're better
I
than
keep
that.
forgetting to make the token, yeah. I can't believe the tokens aren't fire swords. Like, look at that picture. Hellfire has so much problem with art.
Certainly looks like it would be a fire sword, does it
That's what I'm
not?
saying.
Here's another
EQ
sort of
there.
try to protect from fear effect lovers.
Sure, yeah. I got a pass here.
And I think I just go ahead and attack both at the middle, sort of see where life takes me.
So Oniyara here defends.
Well, this can only mean one thing. It means that I was trying to come to the party, and I had both my guys show up at the same time.
Well, so
And
my
it turns
question
out
is, so
that was a
Oniyara
faux pas.
says, Oniyara says I can fear you. I fear the guy I duel even if you have followers, right?
Yeah, it's something about league. I think it's make a fear. Fear equal to ownership the target
The
the
target's the
loser.
loser, yeah.
I have no idea.
I think
So yeah,
that,
target's the loser. I'm pretty sure it just bows the guy. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
That's how I would read the card.
Okay,
Something we'll have
so
to look up after this.
I'm here.
Because, cards can override the rules. Okay, so you get first engage.
Pass, engage.
So we'll do your force by 1 and
Got
increase
it.
my force by 1.
Pass.
Pass.
Okay, so I've got one action. I got to make it count. I will dual Ogure with the printed action. Yeah, have you hit him with? Did you hit him with an Earthborn? No, he doesn't have any elemental traits. And I'll interrupt my
I have not
action
used
with
any Earth.
Okura is released.
Okay, you're targeting Togashi Aguro.
Yep.
Okay, and so now we're dueling.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I'm certainly going to focus.
I focus.
I focus.
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 You know, there's a chance he hits your grenades. So we might as well focus. Our focus values aren't terrible. It doesn't cost me a whole lot to do so.
Focus.
Okay.
And strike.
And time to strike. He focused some number of cards from his hand,
All
it
four
looked
of them, in
like.
fact. So I'm all fours.
I seem to have drawn. I am not all fours. I drew the Stones of Purity accidentally, so that goes to the. So I'm dead.
Check.
Well, I mean, I used my Wrath of Osana Woe. You are full force, and my guy is 4G.
Yep, I die. And then I pass.
6, 7. I can gain 2 force, but that's not enough. So I just
6,
bounce.
7, 8.
Like,
You know I'm only at 7, right? My sensei is
oh,
minus
you're
1.
7, so then I can do that. So I ring reverse to straighten my guy, and I use my 2 awesome Earthborn Temples to gain 2 force.
Sure, sure. Okay, there you go.
I'm still going to lose the game, but yeah, hooray, I got a province. Huzzah, huzzah.
Huzzah, huzzah, indeed.
And let's buy my stuffs. I'm a little tempted to buy the Contemplative Shine and do all that jazz, but then I remember that I need to buy personalities to win, and so I do that.
So I draw a card.
That's always a lot of fun.
Make a little sword for my dude.
That's a sword! Sword! Sword fight! Sword fight!
Take S words for 500, Alex. And then this is a drop down. I'm certainly not attacking. 7 buys the Abbot. Not invested. I don't need any cloud tokens.
That was pretty good. That's right. What about conspiracy tokens?
It's a
Conspiracy!
conspiracy. 4 and 6 to get my Kensei
You're gonna
Ghost
get
guy
multiple things there that guy does.
here. And a second city market. 2 provinces to 4. Not looking good for our hero, but we're trying our best. And you can go.
No, but it's looking bad for a hero either, though. It's interesting how neither of us are feeling very good about our game states. It's always a lot of fun. Let me take. Okay, so we begin at the beginning. We play a Stones of Purity on our 5-chi Shigenja because. Oh, he should have put out his potion token as well. I'll give it to somebody.
Okay, I'm gonna put a sword on the Abbot.
Do I have a potion token? I feel like I do, but I don't seem to have. There it is. Come here, potion token. I put it out on your turn, whatever, and then I attach stones as my first.
I have a sword on the Abbot.
Okay. Can I void painlessly? I cannot void painlessly. Can I? Do I painfully void? I think so. I painfully void. I discard this one. It's a move in effect. He doesn't seem to be playing loads of Sendo. Plus, I got the Burning of Water already out.
Oh,
it is to you, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna straighten one of my bigger holdings.
I am. I'm just looking at my gold, doing some math. 5, 6. I think I'm going to go ahead and use a famous bizarre flow. I'm going to use a victory through deference.
Mm-hmm.
to be targeting Oniyara to remove his battle ability, and you have some number of discipline cards. I'll get rid of both courages beyond. Did you use one courage beyond question?
Yeah. So there's one more left.
So I get rid of one courage beyond question, one thrill of daring, and the other thrill of daring.
Yeah, sure.
And I invested it, so I get to draw a card.
I pass.
Mm. I have one more gold floating, but I don't. I'm trying to decide if it's worth doing this. It does not appear to be doing it because I have to the way the math. So I pass, and I'll send all three of my guys at a single province. How about that one?
How about that one?
They will all show up to the party together in a big old group.
Sure. So I got the abbot here, and he has a 6/4. So his big, his Wrath of Asana was for 6 right now.
I don't see how you get six. I got two 5G guys. I can
Oh,
engage
sure.
the
Five,
potion.
five,
That would
five.
make it a
Yeah,
four.
yeah, yeah. 5 and 4. Okay, so you have first engage.
So, well, you're passing. You get first, but I assume you are
Yeah,
passing. I
yeah,
use shout
pass.
again, just plus one force.
Sure, sure.
There's no difference, and I don't want to target this guy and have to pay gold. So
So I pass engage.
I pass. I don't want to blow up the potion. I'm trying to maintain my 5G because I wanted all my guys to show up at the party at the same time.
So I think what I'm gonna do is start with Way of the Dragon from the abbot to Shao.
Well, we've got a reader over here. Let me tell you. You target your target unbound person child. Give the winner plus two force. Give the loser minus two force, and bow him if he is dishonest. There's no refusal. So we're going to have ourselves a duel.
Duel. That's right.
Okay. So the question is, do I want to just like focus it out and sort of see what happens? And bow him if he is dishonorable. I don't see why I wouldn't focus. So I focus.
So I focus 2.
I focus from the top first.
Yeah, I'm focusing off the top as well.
From the top.
From the top.
From the top.
From the top.
And from the top. Well, this is a really great focus pool. You focused 4 yet?
Yeah, I focused
So
4.
I've got 3 come one at a time.
No shit. Well, I hit
And
a
a
come 1
discipline.
too, so I was really worried I was going to lose this one.
I hit mine sooner than you hit yours. I'm looking for discipline cards there.
I hit a Way of the Spider.
Okay. So I got minus 2 force.
I got plus 2 force.
You are now 6 force. Okay, well, I'm gonna pay 2 gold and blow up my 6 force Wataru and redirecting rage to kill your abbot there.
Sure.
That's a lot of cards to get rid of a guy plus play out of gold, but I'm hoping to still take the province, and if I can do that, life is good.
On my end, he's only got a finite number of Stones of Purity on 5G guy plus redirecting rages left in his deck, so
That's it.
I just gotta grind through them.
That's true. Well, imagine I've only got like 13 fate cards left in the deck, too.
Yep, yep. So he's at 6/4, so I wait patiently for him to take his temple actions,
Yep, Earthborn.
and then I lose my
Earthborn
province.
temples. Hooray. And then let's look at my goals. So I have 4, 7, 9, 11. All right, 2 guys.
Alright, I start with Void. Action to you.
I got an error, but I'm not even sure it's worth injecting it into the thing right now, so I pass. I'm not even sure who that air up.
I'm going to victory through deference here. Invested. So I'll remove Yayoi's ability, and then I don't think you have any discipline cards in your bin. So yeah, you get a Hone
I
to the
have a
Razor's
bunch.
Edge. Two, you got three Hones to the Razor's Edge. So
I have
remove
a
all
bunch.
three of those, and I get a card. Action into.
Da, 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 I don't really think get this list expelled out. I guess I'll just air up this 5G dude here who can run home.
Then I'll give my guy a weapon.
It's a good weapon to have.
It's a weapon. I don't want to go crazy with the evaluation there. Action to you.
Pass.
Uh, Tetsuo Sensei on Oniyara.
More pass.
Both Chumpies attack a province.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he's putting the screws to us a little bit, but that's gonna happen. We're gonna go for a sort of chump block defense. Try to save the province. So wise guy defends.
Alright. Pass engage.
Pass engage. So we go Wrath of Osana Woe is a ranged 5 on Conqueror.
Yep. Pass.
Ring of Water home. Or better yet, Bowering of Water to his Void Tireless Battle ability. You go, wise guy.
Okay. Flip and pray.
Come
So that's the
on,
game.
something.
All right, that happened. Yeah.
You seem so despondent.
Well,
In a game which I thought you were actually sort of pulling ahead, and then you just
what?
never did.
See, it's you. You just gotta needle me the whole time, man. It's like it's not enough to just run over
That's
me. Like
not
you
a
gotta needle
needle.
me.
That was,
You won four
this is
provinces
like
to
the
one, and you're sitting here moping about how you're out of the game the entire time. Like it's really, it's just,
like the
you
third
make me
time
so salty,
today.
man.
It's like the third time today you've attributed to me facts not in
All
evidence.
right, guys, catch us in the other battles of the things. This video's over.